Hello everyone, welcome to DougNutGames. My name is Doug, and this is Windrose. Windrose, yeah. Welcome. We're gonna do, for those of you who have been waiting for, let me just see where we are here. For those of you who have been waiting for Surrounded, that's going to come out tomorrow. I haven't pulled the plug on it or anything like that. I just thought we'd do a couple episode run of a Windrose, which is a game that I've had on my wish list for a little while, and the demo has come out. So you can actually download that yourself and test it out if you want. But Windrose, hey, Windrose. They describe it as the developer is Windrose Crew, and they describe it as embark on a PVE survival adventure in the Age of Piracy. Fight on land and sea, solo or with friends. Build, craft, and explore vast open world filled with dark secrets. Master soulslite combat and take on challenging bosses, command your ship, and plunder unspoken treasures. So it is PvE. It is not PvP, which is welcome, in my opinion. Having a good pirate game that, well, I don't know if it's good or not, but I have played a little bit of it, and what I have played so far, I liked. So having a pirate game that you can cruise around in ships and blast people and explore and build and survive, and that's very appealing to me. One thing I will say off the get-go is it pops you right into character creation. So you really, I got in here and I thought, I want to get to the title screen. I can't get to the title screen because this is where it pops you. In fact, there's just nowhere to go but here. So this is where we will go. That guy looks ornery. I kind of like it. We might play around with that. But yeah, so welcome. I apologize in advance for all the nonsense that is about to transpire. But if you do enjoy today's episode, please consider a sub and a like. It sure helps me out. Hopefully it would help you out as well. Okay, let's get into this here. What we got? Oh, this guy's kind of good too. Quite like that. We're going to start with this guy, and then we're maybe going to tweak it a little bit. Let's see. Skin details, age. I see. Little slider. We'll keep you a fairly young-looking guy. You kind of look like. Whoa! No, we're going there. You kind of look like you've had a pretty hard life of it. Oh, there it goes. Clears it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that. We'll start here, and the head's fine. Maybe eye color. We'll go green eye color. I usually go green eye color. Hair's fine. Yeah. All sorts of choices here, though. Mustache. Oh, cool. I like that. We're gonna go the big curly cube. Not curly Q. Big bushy. We want a little bit of that action too? No, I don't think so. Although that's not bad. I like that. We're going to go that route. Now we need a little bit of something going on here. Maybe not massive. That's not bad. Back. Yeah, we'll go that route. Right shoulder. We're going to keep the arms clear. Well, what if we keep it the same kind of... I like that, actually. But not that. Perfect. There we go. No makeup. Name. What are we going to do with you? Nutcase. Or nut job. Nut bar. Nut job. We could just do nut. But nut job. I'm not sure. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. We'll go back to case. Nutcase. You can be a nutcase. Okay. Confirm. Let's go. Right, and then we want to play, but we'll have to create a world. We're going to go solo offline. We're going to create a new one. It's going to be the way the game is intended to play. And he's going to be Nutcase in... in the Nuts Refuge. Confirm. We'll do it. A little bit of a thing here we gotta watch. The year is 17XX. The seas tremble with the roar of cannons and turn red from blood. Edward Teach Blackbeard proclaims himself the king of the pirates of the West Indies. Rumors are spreading that he struck a bargain with the devil himself and commands the dead. After crushing the British fleet, Teach turns his forces towards Tortuga, the last bastion of freedom and independence in the Caribbean. Not looking for trouble, and with a couple of other poor souls in tow, you try to slip your fast ship through the blockade ring. But just a few days later, you wake up in your cabin and realize you're under attack. You wake up on the cabin floor to the clash of sabers. Your head is pounding and your vision swims. Okay, put down the tea. Check the back of your head. There's a big lump on the back of your head. I needed to get a little swig of tea. Sorry, a swig of mead. The last thing you remember is the deck lurching under your feet as cannonballs hit the hull. Damn, your ship is under attack. You need to get out of the cabin and see what's going on. Draw your saber. Let me out. Doc. Captain, I thought you died in the first broadside. Skip the details, Doc. How bad is it? Blackbeard's pirates are boarding us. They're everywhere. Half the crew is dead, but some are still fighting. Go help the others. Perhaps you may yet turn the tide. Okay, fight hard. A hard fight lies ahead, and your vision is still swimming from concussion. Drink some coffee to rouse yourself. There's coffee in 2. Break down the barricade to clear the way. Left mouse button for a quick attack. Middle mouse button for a heavy attack. Oh, holy cow. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. I just about died. I got no life left. I've got no life left. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Block. I'm going to probably die here. Yeah, first time I came through. First time I did this. Okay, they gave me a little bit of grace there. I don't think there's any more fighting involved. All right. Tortuga. I used to live actually for a few years down in the Caribbean. It was kind of interesting. You wake up on a deserted island. The waves must have washed you ashore. You remember the shot searing your chest. A bullet passed clean through, yet there's no trace. The wound has healed as if it never existed. Yet your body, from your heart to your fingertips, is laced with a pattern that shimmer with cold light. With a cold light, touching them hurts. You need to figure out where you are and why you're still alive. I think I'm dead. That's really what the case is. Okay, so here we are. Here we are. Looking good. You're looking mighty. You're looking mighty, boy. Okay, so light a bonfire. New quest updates in the journal, and you can build a bonfire by switching to construction mode. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Journal. Here's the journal. This is kind of the tutorial quest line here, and it starts with lighting the bonfire. So we're going to need to grab a few supplies. We don't want to grab anything that we don't need specifically, because except maybe I will grab a coconut. That's not a bad thing. Oh, we got little crabs. I don't remember little crabs when I did this before. Huh. We need some stone for sure. We'll need sticks. Grab that one too. That. Okay. That's probably good, but we'll grab just a couple more just to make sure we're up over the top. Nice. Now, where are we going to build? Build a bonfire, hey? Well, we could do that. We could do that back here. I kind of prefer to be in the greenery here. Maybe in around here. This looks like a nice little area. I like it. I like it. We're gonna plant right here. So we need a bee, and maybe we'll pop you right there. Nice. Okay, so build a cook fire, press B to enter the build mode, then we cook fire. So we need a cook fire and we need a workshop bench. Okay. So we'll go here. We need a cook fire. We'll put you... I don't know. Right off to the side here. Right here. And then we want to build one of these as well. So we'll put you right beside it. Right there. Nice. Okay. We need to build a tent. What do we need for a tent? We need plant fiber and we need wood. Plant fiber. Punch the weeds. Okay. Now let's take a look at this though. Get all this stuff out of here. Okay, let's take a look at this though. We can do a bunch of different things here, but this is my primary interest is actually this stuff right here. So if we can get a little bit more wood, we can get an axe. And I want to do that before I do what... Ooh, cayenne pepper. Nice. Spicy. Oh, 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 oh. Get the heck out of Dodge. You do not want to be fighting. Look at, there's 3, 4 maybe even. Cayenne pepper things there. Okay, we're going to do one of these guys. Always remember here to take all, because I thought that went into my inventory. It does not. So we're going to get rid of, we're going to throw some stuff that's on our bar down here. And we'll throw that there. Now we've got something we can work with here. Get lots of fiber. And grab some wood here. Nice. That should get us plenty of wood. Now, what I'd like to do next is this guy. So we can now get stone when we need it. Awesome. Look, a nice clearing here. Clear it all out. Okay, so now you want me to set up a tent, do you? I can do that. We will put you right beside our bench. And we'll make a little revival point. That's a pretty good idea. Kill a boar and obtain its hide. Well, that's good that I've got a revival point. Because pretty squishy. You're pretty squishy when you start the game. So, yeah, be aware of that. Grab a little extra wood. I think there was a guy, there was one over here. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a couple. And we're probably gonna die. We're gonna go for it. Like that. Wow. Okay. Let's try something different this time. Let's try that heavy swing. See how that goes. That's lovely. They should take a cue from that in Aska. It's nice to have a little death thing where you've got all your stuff. We're going to go for it. Go for it and risk death again. We're doing good though. We're alive. We're alive and kicking. We've got some we're healing even. Look at that, healing quickly. Okay. We need to craft new boots. Now, crafting new boots, that's an interesting little way to put it. Because crafting boots is actually quite involved. We're going to throw that there. What it is basically in here, and then you go there. So to craft boots, you need Armor and Clothing Workshop. However, that requires a roof. Floor standing torch, I like it. So what that means is we got to build ourselves a little something something here. Let's get rid of this. Grab all these rocks. Okay, so now we got a little bit of space here. Let's see. We really need quite a bit of. I'm going to grab a bunch of this. I think I know what that is. We need lots of fiber to do this. So we'll get a bunch of fiber here. Oh, no, I don't want to attack you. Go away. Go away, Dodo. There we go. Now we got a bit more stuff I've left out here. Okay, we're up to 199. Let's see what we can put together here. We need a fairly decent sized place. So go in here, and then we want to go floors. We're going to build walls. No, this is what we need. Floors here. We need this. So we're going to go up a little bit. And in fact, I think we're going to come one more forward. Yeah, that's what I want. And then we're going to go this route here. Now, this was a little weird. Really, you got to kind of go too high. I'm going to run out. I don't think I'm going to bother with any windows right now. Now, we want to put a door in here. And then we're going to go this to top it off. There you have it. Now, we need a roof on it. So we're going to go with, this is fine. Okay, and then we'll go back to walls with this. What I found a little weird here is that you can't, there's no filler piece for that. So you've got to kind of go with these little ones, tiny, tiny ones. And then that goes there. And then we can go back to these little ones. Like so. Now, we can build that other thing, which is in here. Except we don't have enough coarse fabric. So what we're gonna do, out of that, we're gonna move some stuff. This, first and foremost, will move. And then we get into demolition mode by pressing that right mouse, the center button. We'll take that. And we're going to put, no, we're going to go back to this guy. Pop you in here. Like so. Now, we can do stuff. We can do some of this coarse fabric, but we need a bunch more. We need a bunch more of this stuff. Let's go grab a bunch. No shortage of it. There's another sow over there, which would be really good. Okay, 65. There we go. That'll be good. Okay. So, want to get some coarse fabric going. We'll get that, and then we should be able to make, nope, we need a bit more wood. Bit more wood, eh? That's fine. You. Getting hungry. Getting hungry. Okay, well, let's take a look at what we can cook up here. Nice. Some dobro broth. Let's cook a couple of those up. And let's do one of those. Take all that. And eat some of it. Nice. Feeling better. So now we can pop this guy in here. We'll go there. And actually, I'd also like to build this. And put you right here. You're going to be our new revival point. And you, we're just going to take you down so we can get the materials back. Okay, so now we can come in here and we can do some boots. All we need is a bit more coarse fabric. And that's not a problem. We've got some. Get ourselves a fair amount of that. Now we can do boots. We'll do it. So let's throw some of those on. Now we're cooking. We've got some good boots. They want us to mine. So new things discovered. By putting up that bench, we can now make a sailor's backpack, which we should probably do. Because one thing is, it's a little tough to, where can we do that? That's in here, I think. Sailor's backpack, but we need copper for that. But we can do this. So let's do that. Craft a rope. And then, but spacious. Craft that guy. Take that. So now we've got lots more space there. That's great. Okay. Awesome. And then we can pop back in here and see. We got to mine copper. Challenges. Bird hunt. 1 of 20. 2 of 40. Oh, interesting. Okay. What we really should do is get a full set of stuff here. But we would need to kill a bunch more of those boars to get anywhere with that. Now, I did see some somewhere, but I can't remember quite where I saw it. So we're going to mosey on to ancient ruins. Mine. That's the mining of the cave. We got all sorts of different things here we can check out. It's pretty good, eh? I like this this kind of smoky filled area. It's really good. It's really good. I like it. I'm going to save picking those up for right now. We need better weapon. We need so much stuff. Let's just do a little bit of a explore here. Oh, this is the ruins over here, hey? Oh. Drowned. I don't think I would do terribly well with that guy. Yet. We're going to get to that, but not right yet. There's a boar. That's a really tough one. The sow. We can go after the sow. Whoa! Whoa! You stunned me there. Whoa! Yeah, it works a lot better if you block. Whoa! Oh boy. Yeah, there was no hope there. My blocking was not getting me very far. But we're going to go and we're going to get our stuff back first off. But we're going to try again, I think. We got 6. Get our life up a bit higher. That's important. Now, where did you go? Should we try that again? Whoa! Come on, what? What happened there? I had a fair amount of life left and it still killed me. I'm not backing down. I am not backing down. Ha! Ha! Yes. I took a lot of damage there. I took a lot of damage. I'm just gonna hide back here. But now I can do the survivor's jacket. Now, it sounds great, 100 defense. We're gonna do it anyway. But when you look at this guy, that's 90 defense. So it's not like a massive upgrade at all. But we do have, we've got more food here now. We can get some more of this going. Take all that. Oops. And we're going to eat one of those. Look at that. Oh, wow. I did not know that. So you can eat 2 foods. And I've got another full bar on my thing now. So that's great. Okay, we're going to go and get we're going to go sweet potato. Cool. We're going to go and see if we can get some copper. Right up in here. Enter in. This is the copper here. Ooh. I don't know how much we need. We've got 41? Wow, that's a fair amount. Okay, that's good. That's good. We'll leave it there. That's pretty good. We've got over 50 now. Where am I going? There it is. Like a beacon. Now we're getting pretty close to exactly of how far I've got before.
I need more coffee to function properly.
I've talked to Dr. Gallen, and that's about it. So...
I remain at your service.
Oh, thank God it's you. You cannot imagine how glad I am to see you, Captain. Yeah, you hired me but a day before we sailed, so allow me to introduce myself again. Gallen Skelton, ship's surgeon. I'm truly glad you survived. How did you end up here? After boarding, the pirates dragged me to their camp to stitch wounds and treat hangovers. Luckily, I managed to commandeer a boat and escape. Luckily, I ran into you. Sticking together gives us a far better chance. Please let me stay in your camp. All right, make yourself comfortable, but I've got a few questions. Gladly, I'll tell you everything I can. How did you manage to escape? The pirate camp was attacked by the droned. At first I thought I was hallucinating, but no hallucination snaps the neck like that. A fight broke out while they were busy aboard a boat and got away, hoping for the best. Do you know where we are, Doctor? Not far from Tortuga, one of the nameless islands used by runaways and smugglers. I doubt this scrap of land is even on the charts. I came here by boat, but it will not get us to Tortuga. These waters are crawling with pirates. They would sink us the moment they spot us. Do you know anything about the markings on my body, Doctor? How often do you visit the brothels? I knew a fellow once, caught all manner of things there. Once, even a wife. I take it they appeared after the pirate attack. Tell me if you feel unwell, even if it's only a bit of dizziness. I do not want to be left alone on this island. Okay, I'm going to stop with the accent. You're probably getting sick of it. Did you see what happened to my ship? After they threw you overboard, they put the ship to the torch. You have my condolences, Captain. Any ideas how we get out of here? Not far from here, I saw a few ships run aground. Some of them still look usable. Even so, managing the repairs with just the two of us will be no easy task. Miracles do happen, of course, but without a cup of coffee, I'm hardly capable of them. The pirates took a lot of prisoners, not just me. We need to free them. They can help repair a ship and get us back to civilization. Okay, sounds good. So we got 2 quests. In here, we need a bigger boat and rescue the crew. But this is what we're working on right now. We need to smelt. So in order to smelt, we need to build a couple of things. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind this too. Even this. Yeah, we got a lot of different things in here. These are the things we need to build now. We'll need to find some clay. Allows you to store your belongings in a storage bale. 28 slots. Nice. There's quite a few different options here, hey? They're all 28 slots though, except for that. But storage bale. If I made 5 rope, I could do that. That's not bad. So here's all the building things. A dock. And our roofs. We're going to get rid of all the highlights here so we can identify when new stuff happens. Stairs and fences. Furniture. All sorts of stuff here. Large canopies. Wall torches. That wouldn't be bad to have one of those inside. Nice. Farming, nothing. Oh wow, I could just do a hut like this. I should have done that. Damn. Hut frame. That would have been interesting. Let's see if we can throw up one of these. Throw it up. Actually, right above here would be good. Yeah, nice. And then maybe over here. Just to give us a little bit of light in here. I like it. Much, much better. Holy cow. That's awesome. Okay. So we need, first off, we need to make this guy, which we need clay and we need some wood. We need a little bit more wood and a little bit more stone. That shouldn't be too difficult. Clay. Let's get some wood. Always using more fiber. There we go. Okay, so we should have enough wood now, I would suspect. We're going to need clay. So we'll have to take a little look around here. See if we can find anything. Keep your sword up, buddy. There's that dead. And big, massive crabs. Take a look in here. Oh, there's another sow. I can do a sow. Just overwhelm. So that's one. There's another one there. Question is that a sow or is that a tough one? It's not a tough one. Oh, everyone run out of stamina. Oh, come on. Holy cow. That was not going well. Let's do a... Oh, you know what I haven't made? I haven't made any bandages. What a dummy. I'm not seeing anything that looks like clay anywhere. Bandage. Let's make a few of those. We are running out of space, hey? Bandages will go up there. Okay. So it does, we do heal. There's that dead guy, the drowned. Boy, clay is going to be a problem. It looks like. Is that, could that be clay? Clay. Sweet. Okay, let's get some clay. Lots of it, please. Come on. Come on. Oh, what's going on? Dodo, I never did nothing to you. I did nothing to you, buddy. That's just not enough inventory space. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm getting hungry. Let's eat. Okay, let's see if we can make you. We'll put you off to the side of our building here. Right here. And let's see, can we make you as well? Yes, we can. Nice. So we want to add a bunch of this in here. Get 10 of that going. And then we need 1 for every 6 of these. So we could do 8 of them. Wow, that's going to take a while, hey? Or times 10. Times 10? No. 10 in total is what we got going. Right. So we're going to take that. Start this process with 1. Nice. Okay. Let's check our little thing here. What are we wanting? Smelt copper ingots. Gotcha. We have a copper ingot. Now you can call your boat to sail to another island. So, in here, craft a melee weapon. Well, you might be getting a little bit ahead of yourself there, buddy. We've got enough to do another thing. We're going to do... actually, no. What we're going to do is... Oh, okay. So we got a few more things here. We've got this guy, a sawhorse. Nice. Cutting table. A weaponsmith workshop. Nice. I guess that's maybe where we would do... I don't know. We'll see. But what I want is this. I would like... I'm not sure that I want to use nails. You know what? This is fine for now. That's all I need. Just somewhere I can put a handful of things. Our old... animal fat we'll throw in there. Clay we'll throw in there. Coconut. We should cook up some of this stuff. I think I am going to make this. Throw that on there. And then we can throw this in here. Cook up some more stuff. First off, make sure this thing is going all the time. We're going to grab a couple of those and one of those. I guess just one of those. So now we can get a second food going. Sweet. Ha ha ha! This is good. This is really good. I like it. I like it. Okay. We don't have any drink right now. That would be a good thing to have. Now we've got a little storage space. We're going to grab these peppers. Just don't overdo it. We'll throw the peppers in there. All right. Grab those and finish this off with a couple of those going. Okay, so now we've got 5 copper bars. What can we do? Can we do any weapons or stuff in here? Nails. Oh, copper axe, copper picks. But no weapons. Alchemy and cooking. but that would use all 5 of my bars. That's not going to happen, I can guarantee you. Copper axe, copper picks. Oh wow, each of these takes 5. How much? What's it cost to get this guy going? 5 copper ingots. Oh my gosh! Holy crow! Okay, well, I guess we better get it going. Now we're talking. Look at this. 100 attack. What? Let's just check our thing here. 90 attack. So not a huge upgrade. None of these are huge upgrades, but we need a lot of copper to do any of this. Pierce. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a lot of copper required. Craft a melee weapon. K. What's K? Whoa. The ship is ready, Captain. We have a ship. Really? Steer the ship? Steer the ship, huh? Okay. Let's pay a little visit. No, you know what? We should really get another weapon. We should get a better weapon. Let's head over the mountain. Get some more copper. That's an awful lot of copper required for anything. Okay, it'd be nice to have a light source in here. Okay, so we got to go this and a bunch more of this. So I'm going to grab a whole bunch more of this and I'll be right back. See you in a minute. Okay, we are back. So I just put all my wood basically in there. We'll grab that out of there. And we'll do a couple more of those. We probably need some more wood. That looks like a big pile of wood there. Nice. Ah. Oh boy. Okay, well, here we go. Hey buddy. How's it going? Oh boy. Ha ha ha. Died. I was trying to bandage, you little sack. You're in trouble. You are so in trouble. You're going down. You are so going down. Where are you? Did you go back down? There you are. I might not be able to beat you. Get out of there. We're gonna try and heal up here a little. Come after you again. Oh yeah. Closed scallop shell. Well, thanks for all the wonderful gifts you bestowed upon me. What do you got to say? Oh, I should have read that a little more closely. Gunpowder. What? Gee. Oh, nice. Actually, that's good. So I could do that for my drinks. Oh, nope, that's not my drink slot. Okay. Excellent. A torchy thing. +1 letter to a good friend. That it in here? I guess that's it in here. Now, what's +1 letter to a good friend mean? Let's go back in here. Throw some stuff in here, because... What does that... What was that letter about? Seeds. We don't want to carry that around with us. Oil lamp, but does not have any oil in it, looks like. Sweet potato, we'll put that in there. Used to build fast travel points. Okay. I don't know what the letter was all about. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. That was weird. We'll grab this stuff and we'll start as much of this as we can. Wow, we can do more than that. So we'll let that build up a little bit. You already have... I already have this note. New plans to learn Curios. What does that mean? What's that little symbol beside there? Back? Return? I do not understand that symbol. Discovery. Inventory. But it didn't go into my inventory. I don't have it. Oh, Curios. Broken heirloom. Decoration, pier decoration. What does that mean? Learning this plan unlocks. So how do you learn it? Ah, I see. Learning this plan unlocks pier decorations. A winch, a flagpole. Okay, gotcha. We'll learn that. What's this? Henry, you treacherous bastard. Whom have you pissed off this time? Some madman is chasing my people all over the Caribbean. Half our caches have been destroyed and suppliers are refusing to deal with us. We've lost dozens of shipments and we'll lose plenty more if you don't resolve this. We can barely hide from Blackbeard's cutthroats, and now this new mess on top of it. We're going to lay low for a while. I'd advise you to do the same, since the bounty for you, your cunning ass, has not been lifted. Sort this shit out and maybe we can finally share a drink in the tavern again. Putting that into the journal. And that is quest. This stone cracked. When you go to sea, be ready to lose an arm, a leg, or even your life. But never, do you hear me? Never part with this, Father. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that brings a conclusion to our first episode here. We're going to do 2 episodes of this, if it will allow us to do that. But we're going to leave it here for this one. Thanks for watching. If you're considering watching another one, click the I like this button, leave a comment, and what the heck? Why not subscribe if you haven't done so already? And if you have, thank you. I very much appreciate it. So please share and enjoy, and hopefully I will see you next time in Windrose, right here. So long.